Your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
And the weather quiet across Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts right now, but certainly going to be keeping a close eye on the radar. And I would encourage you to do the same here as we head later into the afternoon, mostly after 2 o'clock, starting to see some thunderstorms and even now some cloud to ground lightning strikes in parts of New Hampshire and western Massachusetts right now. Widen out the view a little bit. So this is going to be becoming more scattered activity expected across especially eastern New England, so including Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts in the afternoon. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center out of Norman, Oklahoma has even highlighted our area as having a slight risk of severe storms here this afternoon. I wouldn't be surprised if there were some severe thunderstorm watches that were issued for this afternoon and this evening for at least parts of our area. It does appear that the inland parts of Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts, at least earlier on in the afternoon, have a higher chance of seeing some of these severe storms developing. So we are concerned about their potential to include some damaging winds, some hail, dangerous lightning, and can't rule out an isolated tornado with a storm this afternoon. So our threat tracker is going to remain in the high category through the remainder of the day and into this evening. Now tonight the humidity starts to drop, the skies will be clearing, and we're back to quieter weather for both tonight and into your Wednesday. So Futurecast here at 2 o'clock this afternoon, starting to show those storms getting a little closer to our area. Now this particular computer model doesn't show a lot in Rhode Island or southeastern Massachusetts, but the combination of the temperatures being high, the humidity being very high, and a cold front nearby will all make our area prone to seeing at least some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms. This is 11:30 at night, so that risk is diminishing and our skies clearing in the overnight. So a lot of people getting out of perhaps homes without power, getting a little relief by going to the beach for a few hours this afternoon. Certainly encourage you to do that. I mean, skies are clear right now, but definitely keep an eye out for changing weather conditions if you do plan on hitting the beach or the pool. Lower 80s right now, Providence, New Bedford. Adding in the humidity, it feels like 85 in Providence, 86 in Boston, 85 in Smithfield. Blue skies up in the Providence area as well, with the southerly wind now at 10 miles per hour. Here's our cold front out ahead of it. Very soupy air with those scattered to isolated storms starting to pop up to our north and west. Again, as this front inches towards our area this afternoon and this evening, we do expect some storms to develop in southeastern New England. Let's take a look at the conditions for this afternoon. Again, any storms looking to be isolated. Temperatures continue to climb into the upper 80s. Breezy this afternoon under those partly to mostly sunny skies. Beaches, again, there's a moderate risk for rip currents if you're headed there. Just hazy sunshine right now, but still the potential, especially towards the evening, of a brief thunderstorm. There's a small craft advisory in effect on Narragansett Bay. Just had the high tide at 11:39 this morning. Waves at about 2 to 3 feet. 7-day Futurecast. So thunderstorm potential for this afternoon and this evening, clearing overnight tonight. Much less humid. It's still hot tomorrow, up into the mid and upper 80s, but it should be a more comfortable heat. Thursday looks beautiful with sunshine and near 80 degrees, dry conditions. And then looking ahead to Friday and Saturday, maybe a slow moving storm system with perhaps a widespread rainfall. That rain could fall heavy at times. The timing of it's still a little bit uncertain, but it looks like it could be dragged out over Friday and perhaps into at least part of Saturday. So definitely check in with Tony tonight, Pat, because he'll be tracking any of those storms that are impacting our area here.
What time do you think is a good time to start keeping an eye on the sky and on your app and the radar and all that?
I'd say anytime.